Have you heard the recent buzz suggesting that not every U.S. bank is authorized to handle Iraqi dinar exchanges, and that your bank might not be on that approved list? That's right, if you're holding IQD and anticipating a profitable exchange, this information could directly affect your plans. Across the country, more and more dinar holders are urgently asking which banks are actually authorized to process IQD exchanges and which aren't. Welcome back to Iraqi Dinar News Updates, your go-to source for timely updates, strategic analysis, and everything related to the future of the Iraqi dinar. Today's update has stirred both optimism and uncertainty across the dinar community. According to emerging reports, only a select group of U.S. banks currently hold approval to exchange the Iraqi dinar. This selective banking approval has introduced confusion and concern. Many people are beginning to question whether their neighborhood bank or credit union will be able to accommodate IQD exchanges, or whether they'll be turned away when the time comes. Let's make this situation clearer. While discussions about a potential revaluation have gone on for years and driven widespread currency acquisition, the conversation has now shifted toward which banks can legally conduct the exchange. Recent reports suggest that only a few large, internationally licensed banks with full regulatory clearance are currently authorized to handle Iraqi dinar redemptions. These institutions are held to high compliance standards, including rigorous anti-money laundering regulations and global transparency protocols. Most local or regional banks may not be equipped for this level of scrutiny and infrastructure. If your current exchange plan involves walking into a small local branch, it might be time to verify whether that institution is even on the list of approved providers. There's a clear reason behind this tight regulation: security and accountability. The U.S. government wants to ensure that every IQD exchange is fully traceable, legally sound, and safeguarded from fraud or manipulation. This isn't just a rumor or internet chatter. It's a serious development. For years, many investors assumed they could walk into any financial institution and redeem their dinar. But with the landscape narrowing, it's crucial to be proactive. The best step you can take right now is to contact your bank and ask them directly, are they currently licensed or pursuing authorization to handle IQD exchanges? If the answer is no, don't panic, but do prepare. You might need to switch to a larger institution with a foreign currency department. Major banks with international reach are far more likely to be on the approved list. These banks also have the systems in place to handle high-volume transactions while ensuring legal compliance and record-keeping. Meanwhile, many community banks and credit unions are not yet authorized. This doesn't mean they never will be, but for now, the government is clearly focusing on a limited number of trusted institutions to minimize risk and ensure secure operations. If you're expecting a significant return from your dinar holdings, now is the time to get organized. Start by asking your bank if they have a foreign exchange division and whether IQD is on their list of supported currencies. If not, ask where you can go instead. Doing this now could save you a great deal of stress and delay later. Also, understand that even approved banks may wait for final regulatory guidance before beginning exchanges. Some may delay until formal confirmation of the revalued rate is received. That's why staying informed is essential. Follow credible news sources like Iraqi Dinar News Updates for ongoing coverage, banking updates, and confirmation of newly approved exchange providers. Another question we've received is whether digital banks or online-only services will participate in the exchange. The answer is probably not, at least for now. These platforms typically lack the physical infrastructure and licensing to conduct in-person foreign currency transactions. We've also had inquiries about international exchanges, whether foreign banks in Europe or the Middle East will convert IQD into US dollars. In some cases, yes, but it's more complicated. Rates vary and regulations differ. For U.S. citizens, your best and safest option remains working with an approved domestic bank. Taxes are another area of concern. Some people mistakenly believe profits from currency exchanges are tax-free. That's not the case. The IRS treats gains on foreign currency as taxable income. If your exchange results in a profit, you may be liable for capital gains taxes. Large transactions will be reported, so it's wise to consult a tax professional before you exchange. Be cautious of scams. There are countless fake websites, Telegram groups, and unauthorized dealers out there promising special rates or backdoor access. Don't fall for them. Stick with regulated financial institutions and demand transparency. Never turn over your IQD to someone who isn't licensed, verified, and professionally accountable. There's also talk of private redemption centers offering preferred rates. While some believe these centers are legitimate, there's no confirmed evidence from official channels. Unless you receive instructions from a verified source, treat your bank as your primary exchange avenue. So what should you do now? Start by building a checklist. Contact your bank, speak with their foreign currency team, research reputable institutions with global licensing, and follow official news. Don't wait until the last minute. Finally, let's be realistic. If a reevaluation does happen, it will likely unfold in phases, possibly with appointments, ID checks, and strict note authentication procedures. Be ready for that. If your bank is approved, you'll have a smooth path forward, but only if you're prepared in advance. So here's the bottom line. If you're unsure whether your bank is authorized, take the time to ask. You could be one conversation away from making the right move, or the wrong one. Share this video with other IQD holders to spread awareness and help each other stay informed. Thank you for being part of the Iraqi Dinar News Updates community. Stay sharp, stay ready, and stay subscribed for real updates, not rumors.